Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in episode 94 of the Cheeseheads and the Bear podcast.
You got Cheesehead number one, Connor Kelly.
Got the bear, Brennan Elgis.
Got the Viking, Alex Rudinger.
Dealer 2.0, Logan, checking in.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome back, Logan. Welcome back.
Yes,
No
sir.
Mason today. Bum. Can't do his homework or his work. What an
Corrupt.
idiot. Before I give the show rundown, how you guys doing? You guys doing good?
Right?
Yeah.
God forbid a man has some priorities, bro. He's got to get that homework done, man.
Yeah.
He's grinding.
Well, he's a teacher.
He's
so
grading.
he's
The
grading.
worst.
Idiot. He's so dumb. All right. Fun episode today. Logan, welcome back. Budget game from Alex. We're going to finish with that. We got starts of the week as always, week 12 picks. We're going to do a playoff preview of the NFL right now, week 11 recap. We got some sports starters. The Bears have activated the 20-day window for Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon. And let me tell you what, we need those guys back more than anything. I'm kind of sick and tired of watching these shitty quarterbacks give up big plays all the time. We're number one in takeaways, which is really cool. And everyone thinks we're super good on the defensive side. But if you actually watch the games, you see that we get burnt so many times, making J.J. McCarthy in the fourth quarter look good again. So I'm kind of over our cornerbacks, and I really want our number one guy back and our number one nickel back. And everyone's coming back when we're 7-3, so I'm super excited for that. You guys got anything on Kyler or Jalen Johnson coming back for the practice window?
I mean, I'll tell you, that's an absolute need for you guys if you want to even have a chance of, actually staying competitive in the back half of the schedule. Because, obviously I'm going to shit on you and I'm going to keep doing it. But, I mean, you guys are number one in the division right now. So you're in that boat of, if we keep winning games, like we can actually win this division right now. And having two of your best defensive players come back with this tough schedule that you have ahead is going to be very important. So I'm hoping they don't come back this week because I think you guys get torched. But we'll get there when we get there, and go you guys.
Yeah, man. No, I think it's huge. Obviously, corner's been a huge issue for you guys all year. I mean, has Jalen Johnson even played a game for you guys yet this year?
He's played one and made one good play against Amon-Ra against the Lions when we were getting our asses kicked, and then he got hurt in that game and was out since then.
Yeah, so that's going to be huge. Kyler Gordon as well, just that struggling secondary that you guys have been dealing with all year. So it's going to be huge to have them back. Keep this momentum.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Johnson's a guy I hold in high regard. He makes a huge difference for the Bears defense. I kind of like Connor wonder how real it is, if it is phony. But like Brendan, like you said, I'm a Steelers fan. Like, I completely understand what you're saying with the turnover thing. I don't like the fact that every week I watch my team get marched on and are dependent on big plays, sacks, turnovers. It's infuriating as a fan, and deep down that it's kind of inconsistent. And so, yeah, hopefully, puts a stop to some of the big plays on the back end.
Yeah, when the one thing we are always looking for is a takeaway or a fumble to get a stop, and we can't get them off the field otherwise. It's terrifying. I'll tell you what. But I will say, respectfully, fuck you, Logan, for taking Asante Samuel away from us because I really wanted him on the Bears. So, respectfully, fuck
I
you.
want him on the
Respectfully,
Packers,
I think we need him more, man.
Bro,
We're
no,
DB.
no,
We're DB,
no.
bro.
You have you signed like 85 freaking quarterbacks
for a
this
game
We
too now.
traded 19 six-round picks for,
dude.
12 guys this year.
Jalen Ramsey got spit on. He's so good. That's how good he is. And we'll just segue right into that because the hearing officer, Jordy Nelson, Jordy Nelson, Packer legend, upheld Jamar Chase's one-game suspension, and he will lose up to $500,000 in fines.
I didn't spit on anybody.
Oof.
Yeah.
I didn't spit
Okay.
on anybody.
Okay.
I got caught in 4K
Yeah,
Ultra
bro.
HD.
At that point, I want to know what would have happened if he would have just been like, "Yeah, I did." He'd get a fine, but he's
Wouldn't you respect him more? You'd be like, oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
how
Yeah, I
do you-
spit on him. And
How do you not know that there's a
That's
camera
badass.
angle for literally everything? Like, you can't get away with nothing anymore. Like, how do you? How you gonna say you didn't
What's
get
with people
spit on?
spitting on people, dude?
Yeah, why are we
what-
spitting on other
what are we
grown
doing?
men? Like,
I
what
don't
is
know.
happening?
Shout out to
What we-
Ramsey, because I'm be honest, if I was an athlete and someone's spitting on me, it's on site too.
100p,
So
100p.
like,
Yeah,
I get
have
it.
to.
Yeah. What's more dumb, spitting on someone or punching somebody in the head like with a helmet
Spitting.
on?
With the
Spitting.
helmet on. It's got to be the punch because you can get hurt doing that. Like you could
Yeah.
break a knuckle or fracture something because they're
Yeah.
wearing a damn helmet. It's so
That's-
dumb.
I mean, I
500K.
guess that's true. If you're just talking what's
500K.
more dumb, if the first thing you do is throw a punch with the helmet on, yeah, you're pretty stupid. But if you get spit on, then throw a punch, spitting's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never spit on another man. I don't. And if I got spat on, dude, I'm going to heaven. That guy and I are both dying. So, Logan, got anything on your star cornerback getting spat on?
Yeah, dude, pause on that. Like you said, bro, what you doing spitting on another man, bro? You're weird, bro. You're weird,
Crazy.
dog.
Me next.
You're weird,
Oh.
bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I would have rather if Jamar. I would prefer if he stood on business and was like, "Yes, I spit on him," like that. I can respect a little bit more as a man when it's like
Yeah.
you're trying to
Right.
duck. When obviously you're gonna get held accountable. I do not blame Jalen Ramsey. You know, obviously in the moment I was mad at him watching the game because I'm like, we need you, because Joe lit us up last time we played. So I was mad in the moment, but I get it, man. I wouldn't have tolerated that anyway. It sucks for me. Guess who's on my fantasy team?
Oh,
Jamar Chase.
Chase.
I got hit with the double whammy, man. Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah, that's trifling.
Ramsey didn't get hit with anything, did he? Like he
No,
didn't
I
get
mean,
hit
I
with
think
the.
he got, but it's like, what are you gonna do? Put him back out there? We won anyway, so you know it didn't mean anything anyway.
So he did get ejected.
yeah, he
yeah,
got kicked out of that
Okay.
game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, Jordy Nelson, man. No one spit on no one under his watch. I'll tell you what. And then we'll talk about Connor's last sports starter here. Connor's favorite quarterback after Tyler Shitbag. Browns quarterback Shador Sanders. Put up the watch, everybody. Come on. We'll get the start on Sunday against the Raiders. Connor, the floor is yours.
Yeah, this guy sucks. I've been saying it, but I will say I'm actually kind of excited to see how he looks because the Raiders are just not very good, but they do have Max Crosby who could definitely, wreak some havoc in that backfield. So we'll see, but I'm happy that we're gonna kind of see what he's gonna do against a not so good team because this may spark a real quarterback battle for the rest of the season. If he goes up and lights it up, 2-3 touchdowns, no picks, like there's real conversation of do we just keep this guy for the rest of the year, develop him, and then go into the off season and then have the real QB1 battle of who's going to be the starter. So for him, I think there's a lot of pressure on him this game. He's got to go out and he's got to perform because if he shits the bed, then they're just gonna throw Gabriel back in when he's ready. So, I'm kind of excited. I've never liked Shador. I thought he was gonna be the biggest bust ever, and he ended up falling to the 5th round, so it was kind of perfect. But I am excited to see what he can do on the football field this game.
I have a question before everyone else goes. What do you think he needs to put up to get the job next week if Gabriel is healthy? Because they probably, let's just say they lose. What do you think he needs to put up?
I mean, I feel like he's got to be like 250 and either 2 touchdowns, no picks, or like 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, like something like that, like a solid game. I obviously he doesn't have to be perfect. It's his real first start in the NFL, but I think he's got to put up a solid stat line for sure, and at least look like competitive on the football field, even if they come up with a loss.
Hear that, everybody? Put Jerry Jeudy in your. Hey, Logan. Jerry Jeudy can take over for Jamar Chase this week. You're welcome. You just heard it from Connor here. Alex, anything about Shador?
I just not really, man. I mean, there's hopefully he does good. It's going to be difficult. I know he's been repping with the practice squad and the 3rd string guys all year, so it's going to be a different pace for him. So he can just get acclimated. Maybe he can do something, but that Browns offense really isn't set up very well for a young quarterback to succeed in the first place. So it's going to be difficult, no matter who you have starting there, let alone a guy who's one of the most divisive quarterbacks in the league right now when it comes to public opinion. So it's going to be rough either way. The only way that it's a good outcome is if he plays his ass off. Because if he sucks, you're going to have so much discourse about it's because he doesn't practice with the first team, or he sucks. He's always sucked. Look at him. Just that argument is just going to continue. So.
That is true. He is really divisive. It's funny because I just disagree with Connor. Like I'm excited, like in a good way. And Shador to me has done this kind of face turn for me where I really didn't like Shador when he was coming out, and I really didn't like Bronny when he was coming out, and like all of that. And like, why do people? Now I have reached this point where people are hating on him so much that like I am rooting for him to succeed. He has done this kind of face. And don't get me wrong. The mime shit, me and Carson talked about it. I don't look, man. I don't understand. That's some of the weirdest shit. I'm not excusing any of his behavior, but at this point, people are talking about him so much and like almost rooting for him to fail. And for Cleveland too, it's like, good God, man! Like, can they just find the guy? Like,
They need help for sure.
on both sides. I'm rooting for them. The other thing to me is, I don't know how you guys feel. I think Dylan Gabriel sucks. I think the bigger part of this is just that he is so uninspiring. I watch a lot of Browns football because one of my best friends is a Browns fan. So if we're not checking out Steelers games, we'll check the Browns game out. It's like
yes.
Dylan Gabriel blows. He is not good. He doesn't throw the ball downfield. He doesn't have the tools. The thing with Shador is I do think Shador has more tools. He has got some creation. He has got a more liver arm. That being said, he also has one of the biggest red flags I've ever seen in a quarterback, and that is the fact that he holds on to the ball forever, and like he doesn't have this. And I think Shador is partly to blame for this. I think Colorado's infrastructure is partly to blame for this. He doesn't have an internal clock, and that's an issue when a quarterback isn't playing within, Alex, you're talking about structure with the Browns. No, there is no structure, and he wasn't playing with the time. He had talent at Colorado, but the structure wasn't great, and so I do worry about him being overwhelmed. So I don't know. I have no. We're going to see, man. It's like a coin toss. Like you guys said, we're going to get a ton of discourse about it either way. I have no. I couldn't guess. I couldn't tell you what he's going to look like, but I am rooting for the guy at this point. Like I just. And I see the tools. I do think he's got a lot to correct, but I do think he's handled himself professionally. Like I liked how he answered questions in the presser after it. Like at least he's saying that he's going to be. He could have been a distraction, and that's what I thought Shador was going to be. He hasn't been. So I'm at least rooting for the guy. I want to see him succeed.
I would love to see a quarterback battle, though. Like, that's kind of why I want to see him, be good is because, yeah, I mean, it's just like, who are you going to pick? Like,
coughing baby versus coughing baby. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. All eyes are going to be on him, and obviously he's been in the spotlight for the last few years and all of that, and he's finally getting a shot to like kind of prove himself. So yeah, he's got a lot of haters already. So it's like if he sucks, all the haters are going to come out and just be like, "Yeah, you've always sucked." But if he plays well, then it's like, okay, like he's kind of showing something here.
And I wanted to add to what you were talking about, the stat line. I don't know if it's necessarily a stat line that he has to put up. I just think Shador needs to limit negative plays and try to control the line of scrimmage. Like, look, his job, honestly, number one, should be hand the ball off to Judkins and hope that he can float the offense and then build off of that, right? Like, I don't know if there's a specific execute when you need to, and the one thing I just don't want to see is 10 to 15-yard sacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those soul-crushing, drive-ending killers, that is what's going to get him benched. And not only benched, kicked out of the league. We already know what the league thinks about him because you guys are talking about discourse. The league thinks he's a 5th to 6th round talent. Like, that kind of tells you what everybody already thinks about him anyway. So
he's going up against Max Crosby, so like it's definitely a possibility to like, this guy it could cause some problems real quick. So we'll have to see. I kind of want to see a battle between them. Like Shador comes out, plays well, and it's like, yo, do we start
give
him
us
again?
Something interesting about the Browns?
Yeah,
man.
like let something kind of marinate.
That's what they say. That's what everyone says. Yeah, that QB battle would be gross. It'd be really funny if the Browns got like
it'd be
top
so awesome.
top three pick and they took another quarterback next year. Oh my God.
Maybe that makes them better though. Two shit quarterbacks making each other better because they're fighting for the job.
Dude, what did Pat say last week? Just take 8 quarterbacks next year and just try to figure it out. Since it is in Las Vegas for the game, I got just a quick bet. Over under 2.5 wrist watch emotes that aren't Shador.
Ooh, that are over. Anything, anything, anytime anything happens, they're throwing it.
I want Crosby to hit it just once. I think that would be really
funny.
funny.
Oh no, he will definitely hit it. If he sacks him, for sure, I'd put my bank account on that.
Dude, Eric Stokes gets an interception. Remember him? Beast, Packer legend, dude.
Eric
All
Stokes,
right.
what a guy.
I think Shador Sanders, we're done talking about him. Week 11 recap. Where would we like to start, gentlemen? Where would we like to start?
Alex.
Packers. All right. We'll go into the Bears-Vikings game first. The Bears take down the Vikings 19-17. Alex, I'll let you go first, brother.
Get the 2-minute clock out.
No, we don't need it. I promise you. The season playoff hopes are crushed, but it's pretty devastating. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just with all the I can't even think of the word right now, but the hope before the season started. I said it on multiple episodes of the podcast. All JJ had to do was be a fucking game manager, and he has shown that he can't even do that yet. So he's not ready. He's starting, but that is one of the worst starting quarterbacks in the league right now, if not the worst. It's been an awful watch. Minus like 5 or 6 drives all year, I'll give him. So it's bad. The rest of the year is for JJ McCarthy development, and I hate to see it. It's just so disappointing to see the talent on this roster and it amount to not even making the playoffs. Also, another thing that I kind of recognize, I didn't realize it just last week, but it kind of sunk in last week, is this is going to be Harrison Smith's last year in the NFL. There's no way he's coming back. We had to convince him to come back this year, and I don't think he's going to want to come back.
Right,
14-3, and yeah. So now we're not even going to make the playoffs, and there's no way Harrison Smith is coming back. So I'm just trying to soak in seeing him in purple for the last year. Some of these guys, I think we're going to kind of not blow up the team, but we're going to restructure contracts, ship some guys out after this year. We're in kind of some cap trouble going into next year, but I do believe that Kwesi will be able to, restructure some contracts, move some guys, bring some guys in, and I think we'll be all right overall, but just super duper disappointed. I got just disappointment right now, man.
I just got a question. So, I mean, you're talking about development for J.J. McCarthy, and I think he is the variable with this team, the quarterback position is, because I completely agree with you on all the expectations, the disappointment. Are you handcuffed to JJ? Are you married? Are you just going to ride this rookie contract out? I think that you've got to explore something in the offseason, man. I just don't think JJ has got it.
Yeah, I do believe that. So one, I saw reports today actually about us having interest in Mac Jones.
That's exactly what I was going to say, dude. That would be.
I don't know what the Vikings organization obsession is with retreading these former really high drafted quarterback. I don't
But he's
get it.
dude, he's balling right now.
Dude, I was gonna say former Niners, man. They're just running through him. They had It's of course he looks good in San Francisco, man. Every quarterback does.
Yes,
yeah, I mean, 100%. You could say the same thing for Minnesota. That the last 2 guys are now the arguably top 10 quarterbacks
Doesn't that say something about J.J. McCarthy as a quarterback?
I wasn't going to say it. We're all thinking it.
100%.
We're all thinking it, Logan.
100%.
We're all thinking it.
The fact the quarterback can't look good under KOC right now is just
with Justin Jefferson, the best receiver in football,
and
man.
Addison
Hawkinson.
Who do you think that's more on,
Jones,
KOC,
Jordan Mason?
I think it is on
the GM. Because the GM made the pick.
Yes, I mean, if we're assigning blame, I think it's the guy that took him. Whoever. You have to think that there was some sort of union and organizational, they came together and said, "This is our guy."
I was gonna say, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was a KOC pick. He wanted JJ out of all the quarterbacks. I think he kind of
Do you think
him.
The Vikings would be obviously better, but do you think they would be number 1 in the NFC North with Bo Nix instead? I know you hate the Broncos, but because he was picked 2 after him after JJ.
I think Bo was just better than JJ. Bo was, and I think Bo was more ready. I can shit on Bo as much as I want. Dude, JJ didn't. I never understood the JJ pick, man. JJ didn't throw the ball at Michigan.
Dude, the Natty does wonders on these.
Dude,
I know.
Bro.
Well, my comp was. I thought about it when I started watching football, and I'm like, are you taking Greg McElroy #1 overall, man? And I'm not just trying to take a dump on JJ because I see the wheels and I don't know, I guess the competitive fire, but
he's a great leader. I'll give him that.
He's a leader. Yeah, he says.
Isn't he also
and
the
looks
youngest
the part.
guy?
He's just
he is. He is still the youngest
He's-
quarterback.
Isn't
Yes.
he still like 19 or something?
You know what? And that is a good point, Connor,
19?
because
No.
I remember
22,
Tommy Maddox
23.
with the
Oh, I was
Steelers in the
thinking Cooper
90s.
Fire. I'm tweaking.
He was like the youngest quarterback ever drafted, and he didn't pan out, and it took him that is the point. We can never, I guess, really give up on a quarterback. Maybe he'll have a redemption in 6, 7 years, 8 years. I didn't do that on purpose. My bad, y'all.
We're going viral.
My fault. But I'm just saying, maybe somewhere down the line, JJ could do it. I just don't think he is ready at all, and I don't think he's close to being ready. So I just don't know why you would invest more resources in him, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think we're handcuffed to him. My only concern with that though is that KOC and Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah's extensions were the same length as JJ McCarthy's rookie contract. So if they're trying to pan that out,
Do
we
not
cannot
fire
get rid of
KOC.
Yes, absolutely.
No,
I don't even think
no,
that's
that would be-
I don't even think that's a discussion right now.
No.
Okay. Maybe the GM.
Kwesi is definitely on the hot seat because he can't fucking draft. Everybody sees that over the past 3 years. But I don't necessarily think we're handcuffed. I think we can, go out, find a vet guy like we fucking have for the past.
Mac Jones.
My biggest thing
Mac
is though is if we get a guy like Mac Jones and we bring him in, let's say we go 14-3 again, do we really think that Mac Jones is going to get us to a Super Bowl, to win a Super Bowl, to win a playoff game? Would it just be a repeat of the Sam Darnold thing? Because I'm
But
sick
it's all the money you put in
taking-
everywhere else. All the money
I'm just-
you keep saying, on the defensive side, they will make plays. You can actually complete passes to these really good wide receivers and tight ends. JJ McCarthy, he was 50% on Sunday.
He has the lowest on-target percentage in the NFL. He's 25% below league average in
You
terms
just have
of
to get the
on-target
ball
percentage.
to these playmakers, and they'll make plays. It
I'm
doesn't
honest,
really
though,
matter, in my opinion.
If you're gonna go for a quarterback, I think you make a big fucking splash and you start calling for dude, Kyler, CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence.
Burrow.
Dude, that would be
That would be
the
insane.
craziest trade ever. And
Could you imagine?
Vikings win the Super Bowl. swear
5
to God.
first-round picks, that would be
Cool,
unbelievable.
dude, send it.
Do you even have the money to put them on your books?
That's the I'd have
Yeah,
to.
I don't know if you can
I'd have to
afford half
look
these
into it.
quarterbacks, but I think if you do go, obviously
Murray.
you can go for the Mac Jones or whatever, but that, I feel like that's going to be more of a 1 year, 2 year kind of a thing. But
Right, and I'm
I think
sick
if
of
you're going to
seeing
go
that.
for one, dude, make a splash, dude. CJ Stroud on the Vikings would be
Does he have a brain
Fire.
right now?
My biggest thing is I've seen competitive years. We just do the same thing over and over again, where we try and draft a young guy, doesn't pan out, so we start bringing in these older guys that from other teams that aren't
Do you
necessarily panning out.
Do you think the offensive line injuries have also hindered JJ too? He
mean,
has been
yeah.
under a ton
100%.
of pressure.
Yes, our starting offensive line before the start of the season still has not played a single game together. And I get that that's a huge factor, but we get to a point where even when he has a clean pocket in time, he's off the mark. Or also, I will put this out there too, JJ McCarthy doesn't deserve 100% of the blame. Our receivers are dropping insane
had
catches that
bad
they should.
drops, dude.
Addison, Hawkinson, Thielen. I don't even know what the fuck the point of trading for Thielen was, other than the cool story. He has done fucking.
I think that
nothing
was
for
kind
us.
of
that was it. It was the story.
retire in Minnesota.
Jalen,
that was it.
Jalen Naylor was our wide receiver 3, and we were so worried about that we went and got Thielen because
can I
Naylor
say
had
that
something with his hand.
They were saying maybe they did that for the first 3 games without Addison because you're number.
Sure, but he
Maybe
didn't do
he
shit
would
for
be the
those first
3?
3 games either. So
Yeah.
there was really no point. It's I think it's just a culmination of things. I think a lot of guys, you're seeing it with Justin Jefferson over the past couple of games. It's just you're getting to a point
He's
where
getting pissed.
you're doing the same things over and over again, and it's just disappointing.
And
And
yet-
it's hard to get behind these guys.
You feel for Aaron Jones and Jefferson, right? It's got to be infuriating when a guy just can't even get the ball out, and that's where if you could get Joe Burrow, I'm sending the house to Joe Burrow. I'm whatever. I don't care. Take my money, right? I'm doing that. I do think it'll probably have to be a guy on the margins. My thing is just even if it is to I just worry about JJ being ready at all during this rookie contract, and like, so
Yeah.
I think you have to get. It sucks, man. It's like you said, dude. I get it. It's like no matter how good the the fill in, it's a gap quarterback ultimately. Like,
Yes. And every time. And it's not like, and something's going to happen where we can maybe once every 10 years make a deep playoff push. But other
but
than
it's
that,
like the comp I
nothing.
would go to is, and you guys had him, but Daniel Jones stepped into Indianapolis, and that is an exceptional situation. I will say, like, Indianapolis
Yes.
has tremendous infrastructure. I think you guys too. That's where if you can find the talented guy who is slept on, it's easier said than done. Like I've always said this. I would have been the last guy to tell you Daniel Jones would have been nice, bro. I would have said, do not sign him to your roster. He doesn't belong in the NFL. I don't know who the guy is. I do believe there's got to be somebody out there for. We got to find the one for the Vikings, man. We got to get him
Right.
married.
It
We got to.
really-
We got
I mean,
to
we
find.
we
her.
don't have to.
We don't
We
have to do that.
But
He's-
it honestly,
they're
it
fine.
really could be Mac Jones. Like he got another spark, and I mean, I know a lot of guys were injured, but you gave him one of the best running backs / wide receivers in McCaffrey, and he was playing really well. And get him to the Vikings with an insane offense, like he could be good. Because like who was he throwing to? I don't even really remember. Who was he really throwing to on the Patriots when he was there?
Kendrick Bourne, dude. Come
Like,
on.
dude, like he didn't really
beast.
have anybody to like step up. He had to kind of do it all himself and like make plays. If he goes to the Vikings, they're just going to get open. He's just got to make the pass. He doesn't really have to try and make the perfect ball, the perfect read every time. It's like they're going to kind of do that for him, and he's just got to place it, which he was
Just
doing
gotta
this
get
year.
there.
It's just literally
Fuck,
like
dude.
put someone else in, they makes a completion. He looks over at JJ like,
Be like, is it that hard?
why
promise
can't you
you-
do that?
I don't understand. I really, really don't understand why, when Carson Wentz was hurt for those weeks, why we didn't start Max Brosmer. I don't know whether like we didn't want to create a quarterback controversy. It's just I don't get it. When we saw him in preseason, and again, obviously preseason, he was the third string quarterback up against bums. I get it, but it was on the money. He was throwing, he was making reads, he was looking good in the pocket. His mechanics looked solid, which is more than I can say for JJ McCarthy right now.
To say like, give the
And
guy
Wentz-
a chance
yeah.
at least.
And Wentz couldn't lift up his arm, man.
They
Right.
they did everything like they possibly could not to put him in. It was like alarming. Down what? Again, that Charger game, like 20. They're
Yeah.
like, nah, Carson,
Get
in
back
there.
out there, bud.
Get
Get
in there,
back
dude.
out there.
you were formerly an MVP in MVP talks, dude. You're so good. Said no one.
Yeah.
All right, and then we'll go to the side of the winner, the Bears.
I didn't even talk about the game. That's
No,
I
kinda
mean, hey, if you
it's
want
fine.
to, I think
No.
unless you want to talk about McCarthy
Nope.
throwing in completions, we can talk about it if you want.
Nope.
No, the Bears, first place. But I honestly, I think every week I'm going to be dying 10 years earlier because every week, dude, they just want to go into the fourth quarter with 5 minutes, be like, you know what? How could we make this the hardest way possible to win? We live in Wisconsin, and I wasn't able to watch the game because both TV things were not the Bears, which fucking sucked. I was box score watching, which was sad, but we were dominating the whole game. And then all of a sudden, JJ was like, "You know what? I'm gonna bring out 9."
Here's my one drive.
And he brought out 9, got him the win, and it was 2. Yep. Gave him the lead, and then 50 seconds later, I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? What are we doing?" And then
That kick
Devin
return,
Duvernay.
brother, killed me.
Devin Duvernay, dude. I'm telling you right now, that is the one good thing he's done all year. He has not.
It's insane.
He has not done anything on kick return. He hasn't done anything on punt return. But I just keep hearing he was an All-Pro in 2006. That wasn't that long ago, but it was like 2022. I don't give a fuck about that. Put someone else back there, and of course, just almost houses it. You could just tell that he's a slow piece of shit. Anyone else houses that. I'm not gonna lie, but gets him in field goal range. Doesn't throw with Caleb, which is fine. Runs it with Swift 3 times, and I'm just like, dude, 48-yarder for fucking Cairo. Oh fuck! That's
Hail.
outside.
Getting to the brink of it, dude.
Yeah, dude. Thank God, domes. Shout out domes. If that was not in a dome, he misses that 100%. He missed the one before that, but what pissed me off more than anything, because it would just ice the game. But we have to make it, it's just the Bear way. Makes the 48-yarder, and I do it every week. It's like the last 4 weeks. It's just last minute drives that are just We're just somehow winning. And now Jake Moody got signed to the Commanders, I believe. So Cairo is the guy for the rest of
He's
the
the
year.
guy.
So okay, my heart's beating really fast right now because I'm just thinking about it again. Go Bears!
PTSD reliving it.
God damn, I don't understand it why they have to do it like that. But 7-3.
Yeah,
So let's go.
I was watching the end of the Packer game. The Packer game was like just ending, and all of a sudden I see our group chat kind of blow up a little bit, and it was like the Vikings just scored, and I was like, no way. And I turned to the Bears game, and I don't even know what happened. I saw the Vikings scored, and I looked. Vikings are winning. There's like 40 seconds left, but the Bears were on like the 50 something or like the 40 something yard line, and I'm like, what even just happened? I missed the entire sequence. It was touchdown, kick return. They were already in field goal range, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? How does that happen?" And shout out to him. He got it done, and
Yeah, I went
there's
to the
that. I
bathroom right
guess.
when he kicked it off, and I was really pissed because I missed it. And then Daly's like, "Yeah, look, they're in field goal range." I'm like, oh, "What? What? What?"
Literally, the second that we scored, I was like, that's way too much time. I thought you guys were gonna drive it down on us.
Yo, I
No,
can't lie.
just fucking kick
Caleb is goaded at the like 2 minute drills.
Watch.
Yeah.
He did that to us both times
Do it
last
for
year.
4 quarters. Yeah, that
I
would be
don't.
sweet.
He is elite at that. I'll tell you what. So I think you guys were cooked either way, but they just said, well, let's just end it right here and just return it.
Yeah. 7-3. Logan, anything on the Chicago Bears? I know that's your favorite team. I just want to hear what you think.
Man, dude, I've picked against the Bears so many times. I can't figure them out.
You did pick them. I saw that, so thank you.
Yeah, we were talking about it a little before the show started. Like, I do think we're gonna like test the mettle of this team coming up, in a big way. Like, y'all have got a bunch of hard games: Philly, Green Bay. I think you'll beat Pittsburgh this upcoming week, but Green Bay twice, San Francisco, Detroit. Like, we're really gonna know what Chicago's made of by the end of this stretch. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that you guys are in the playoffs. Like, and Caleb, is a little bit inconsistent, but I mean, like, you guys are talented, and we're talking about how special he is. I like him in the 2-minute drill. His legs are special too, man. Like, he is so good at getting out of the pocket and just
Elusive
creating.
as fuck.
He
Yeah,
is.
like,
It's actually
activation
it's
quarterback
so
in the
annoying.
league.
Every
And-
time I see him run, it pisses me off.
And I remember his rookie year when, people were shitting on him, and I'm like, I get that he's not doing it every play, but like, you would get these glimpses of ridiculous, like, again, I hate using these guys, but like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes shit, where you're like, holy shit. And obviously the consistency level is what separates those guys from little moments like Caleb does. But I'm jealous, frankly, of where you guys are at as a franchise, man. You've got the offensive mind, you've got the head coach, you've got Caleb. I'm no glaze. No glaze. I'm jealous.
No. I just
Like,
remember the last time you were on, you were talking shit about him. So I
and bigger, you guys know how to run the ball. More importantly, I'm gonna get
dude,
this
shout
off.
out that bye week. I'll tell you what. That
know
bye
that
week saved us.
you guys know what running backs to get involved, man. I like Manungai. I like him. The Steelers still don't use Jalen Warren enough, man. We
Yeah,
talked
I
about
don't
that last
understand.
time I was
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
had a
get it
whole thing.
either, man.
We had a whole
Dude,
thing
is,
about give him the rock, dude. And
Is Johnson
they just don't.
even touching the field, dude?
He fumbled that one time, and he's been in Mike Tomlin's doghouse. He's been on kickoff.
Shoot. All right, yeah, we're done. I think we're good talking on the first place Bears. Let's go to the second place
I should leave right
Green
now.
Bay Packers, 27-20 over the Giants. Another heartbeater.
Yeah,
Dude. Oh,
God.
sorry, 6-3-1. My apologies. What do we think about that game? God, Jackson Carr plays.
I don't know. This team, once again, is also just giving me heart attacks. It's just like going into the week, it's like, dude, we should be able to beat the Giants. First drive, they go down, score a touchdown. First drive, we couldn't stop them really at all. It's just like, really? That's how this game's going to go. It's going to be one of those. We can't stop shit. We can't do anything on offense. It's going to be one of those. Jordan Love on his first drive, or I think it was the first drive, might have been the second, I can't remember. He decides to get a little mobile, leans with his shoulder, and goes out for a little bit. And I'm like, oh my god, now we're really gonna lose. Then Malik Willis comes in, actually has a competent drive, scores a touchdown. I'm like, oh my god, something's happening. And I think that clicked in Jordan Love's head of, yo, he can do it. I gotta step up because if I don't, I might be getting benched here, which obviously is never gonna happen. But the fact that Malik Willis was coming in and like scoring in his first drive of playing, and he couldn't get anything going, it's like, dude, I gotta figure this out. Luckily,
It
he
was like
did. Ended up playing a good. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it was like that RDC sketch where the starting quarterback's on the
Yeah.
sideline. And he's like, "That was a good throw. We should have been had this quarterback." And the starting
Yeah.
quarterback's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
Yeah. Though another thing though with this team, just the amount of drops we had as well. It's like, dude, last year I think we led the league in drops, and it's like once again we are making some of the worst drops ever, hitting like right in the chest, super easy catches, wide open, drop, and they're on crucial plays of like 2nd and 8s, like that'd be a first down. Nope, we're dropping it, and you can't get anything going. And then Josh Jacobs went out too, so that's also another kick in the balls. It's like, oh my God, how bad can it get? But luckily we somehow ended up getting a win. Shout out to Savion Williams. That was a huge 3rd down catch. Finally, kind of getting him involved in the pass game, which is big. Don't know where Golden's at still, but that's besides the point. Christian Watson having 2 huge touchdown catches it was just, man, there's a whole lot with this team right now. We're okay at like everything, but that's not good enough. Like we need to be elite on both sides, especially with the talent that we have on this team. So we got the win, and honestly with the Packers that's huge because we play up and down the competition. So just being able to beat the Giants and say we got a win is big enough. So yeah, I don't know. It's very stressful, but hey, win's a win.
Yeah, I think you said it perfect. The Packers are the definition of playing up and down to competition this year that I've ever seen. It is
Dude, it's
genuinely
so bad.
insane. I thought you guys, I don't want to say looked good, but you guys had a few drives, like you said, that first drive, but you guys had a couple drives that actually were solid. They were planned out. You weren't running inside zones on 3rd and 2, having the defense
Josh Jacobs.
and then still running it. So it's just, I can see the trajectory of this team if it just starts clicking together. I like what you said too about the drops. That's been a problem for you guys for the last 2
Dude,
years.
I just don't like they're here. They're literally in the chest right here, and we can't hold on to the ball. It is so
genuinely
annoying.
insane.
You are being paid millions of dollars to do the same thing you've been doing your entire life, and you can't do it.
Yeah. So again, I think you guys are just missing an elite wide receiver one. I feel like it's going to be the same conversation that we had at this time last year. I'd like to see Jordan Love be more consistent, not throwing those into triple coverage.
Bro, he might be the luckiest quarterback
Lofted
in the
up.
NFL.
I don't know, dude. I cut Jordan. I thought this game was kind of. I think the stat line's not that impressive. Those drops were bad, man. Like I don't know how much I really can put on Jordan. It was ugly. And I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna get better because this team really misses Tucker Kraft, dude. I don't really think I realized until
so bad.
Musgrave sucks too.
Who's the engine for that offense?
Exactly. Well, you look up in
the passing offense.
he has some huge games this year, right? But it's like, oh, this offense is really good, and then he goes out, and you're like, wow, you don't really realize how important he is until he's missing
so much. And he was one of the best blockers we had on the team in the run game, which is why that was doing so good while he was in. And it's like, obviously, I also think Jaden Reed was such a big hit early on too, because I say it a million times, but he is kind of like our gadget guy, but he was also like our big play guy. He'd be doing these shorter routes, then boom, he's open 50 yards down the field, and we'd hit him. That's the big gain that gets the momentum. That's what we finish our drive with, and we end up scoring. But he's been out. Then we lose Kraft, and then we didn't have Watson. None of these guys have really been able to play together yet this year.
Yeah, Golden's had a few plays this year, man.
Yeah, it's like
play maybe.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
When he dropped, when he ran out of bounds for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. We're missing just such key parts of this offense, and luckily Jacobs avoided a serious injury. I don't think he's going to play. At least he shouldn't play this week. We'll be fine for a game, but yeah, just we're missing such key pieces in Kraft, and Jaden Reed will be coming back, but I think once we get at least Jaden Reed back, I think the passing offense might be a little bit better because he is actually very good for this Packers offense, but we'll just have to see because Romeo Dobbs, which I love him too. He's came up big, also making terrible drops,
He needs to
which
wear a
he
bigger
can't
helmet, I
do.
think.
No, I think the helmet is cutting off circulation in his brain. He needs to take that shit off so he can be a human being and catch a ball.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Malik Willis, that one drive he had looks better than Love. I'll say it.
Something
Yeah.
clicked in Love when he went down on his
He's like,
first
oh
drive
shit,
playing and scored. He's like, dude, oh,
fuck.
I don't have much leeway.
Malik's looked great when he's played for
he
the
has.
Packers.
I
Man.
hate
really
playing
has.
against him, dude. I hate playing against him. I'll
I
tell
said
you
it
what.
last year. We should have played Malik Willis against the Lions last year. I think we win that game, but we brought Jordan Love back after an injury.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Jordan Love, got it done. Wins a win against Winston.
Wins a
blah
win.
blah blah. That touchdown of Christian was sick. That was a prayer and a half. I'm not gonna lie. 3 guys were over there,
Trust your
and
guy.
then he starts flexing. That I'm like, bro. Christian Watson did everything on that. Let's be real.
Things that's not even that
but-
crazy of a play. We do that shit sometimes, but it's just
Guys, good
most
news
of the
though.
time what's good news?
Starting today, Toyotathon.
No. That's not
Yes.
good.
Oh, we're so
Logan,
back.
what
You're
team are
right.
you on right
So
now?
back.
What the fuck?
They
You don't
might not
want
lose.
We don't want the
We are
Packers
so
to be
fucking back.
good. They're annoying. Let's
Jordan
let
Love
them be bad.
350 yards next game.
God, I don't know, dude. Gets pretty rowdy in Minnesota. Let's just say that. You don't want to play against 9.
Unfortunately, Toyotathon does
Fuck
end
you.
after week 18, unfortunately. So he's gonna have to lock back in.
Ah,
You got a good stretch.
Got a good
All
stretch.
right.
That's all we need. We just need the vibes.
Perfect. All right. Logan? Do you want to talk about the Steelers preview or the recap? Did you want to do that? Talk about the Bengals?
I mean, I don't have a ton on this game. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like, I feel like Joe Flacco came back down to earth against us this time. Our Kyle Duggar looks really good for Pittsburgh. He's one of the guys that I'm really excited about that they actually added because
Huge.
our secondary play has been so embarrassing. It just not even embarrassed. Like, there's been good moments, but they're slow. Duggar fires me up a little bit more. I feel like we know who the Steelers are, though. You know, they rely on big swing plays on defense that are they're pretty slow. And this was a really good game for them, but I don't really feel any differently than I do normally about the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was boycotting this game because I had Flacco and Jamar as my starts of the week, and they both sucked. So I was like, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this game. Sadly, either of you have anything on the game? Otherwise, we can get to the next thing.
Keanu Benton 4.5 sacks
On the season or on the game?
this season.
Yeah, that's good. Really good. He was on NFL post.
Yeah.
I posted about him. That was pretty sweet.
That
Dude, the
shit was so
Steelers, actually, the one gripe I will say that I have with Pittsburgh is I don't think they understand who their best guys are personnel-wise, because Benton gets inconsistent snap times, man, just like Herbig gets inconsistent snaps, Warren gets inconsistent snaps. Like, I don't really know if they know, like, I don't know. I don't know if Tomlin knows, like, how to really get the most juice out of these guys. Like, it makes me wonder. Like, dude, I was banging the drum for Herbig for weeks, and then some of that advanced data came out, and you see how early he is winning in pass rushes. Like, I don't know. That's the one gripe I got about Pittsburgh, man. With Warren, with Benton, with Herbig, is frustrating.
Leading the team in sacks, 6.5 sacks for Herbig.
Dude, he is awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
Thought it was
all about him, man. Keep drafting guys out of there.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
I'll tell you.
pretty good.
Well, maybe not. I don't know if you want that
No,
right
not,
now.
not anymore.
Not
No.
anymore.
Not this year.
You want to stay away from Wisconsin right
We
now. Actually,
stink. All right. Also, Darnell Washington being 311. That
Dude,
is
that is so
unbelievable.
funny.
Dude,
He's
I
a
told
bowling
you
ball.
his weight, his listed weight of 260 was total
It's like
bullshit.
it's like Big Ben, man.
I literally tell it. I've been texting you guys every week when he catches the ball in red zone. I'm like, that guy looks bigger.
Dude.
He looks fatter now.
He's
Good
got a
last week.
case for like greatest athlete of all time, right?
He
I
can you
mean,
tackle
hey,
that?
do you guys have any injuries on your offensive or defensive line?
Yeah,
Because-
plug him
Plug
in,
him in.
man.
Throw him in
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
to offensive line, and he might be the greatest athlete ever, going from tight end to offensive line and actually
He
being
could
able to
win,
do it.
that Protector of the Year award, dude. Fuck.
That would be so funny.
It's a weight limit thing. That's how you win it. All right. Shout out the Steelers for now. We'll talk about them in a little bit. Let's do a little really quick do a playoff preview. So I'm just going to give you the matchups, and you guys tell me who wins. And if you want to go in depth with it, please do. Would we like to start in the AFC or NFC?
AFC.
AFC.
AFC. Perfect. The number 1 seed, AFC, Denver Broncos. Nice. They will get the bye. And then the number 2 will be hosted by the New England Patriots. And the 7th seed right now is the Jaguars. So in Pittsburgh, or not,
Sick.
sorry, in
That's really
7th
cool.
seed
New
right
England,
now.
first
Man,
to
they're
Jags. Who
good.
you got?
Oh, here he is.
Okay. There we go. We're back.
What was it?
I'm
You
back?
cut out in the middle of that. We
Oh,
didn't
I'm
hear
sorry.
anything.
Patriots hosting the Jags.
Pretty comfortably, I would take the Patriots if that matchup was today. I just Jags are so hit or miss. I mean, maybe
Sneaky.
that one game would be the crazy Jags game that they have, but no, the Patriots should be able to have a pretty easy cakewalk. Did I say the Jags or the Pats? I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Logan,
I would say
Logan,
I would say Pats.
Who you taking in that?
I would take New England just because I have that kind of faith in Drake May. Like normally 1-on-1, it's cliche, it's head ass. I'm normally going to side on the team that has the better quarterback. I just trust Drake a lot more than Trevor, and I think the Jags' strength ultimately isn't the passing game. I think it's the power running game that we saw, and I just don't really expect them to convincingly win in the trenches versus New England. And credit to Liam Cohen. I actually really like Liam Cohen. I think he is a good building block
Well,
for them that they
he does a
haven't had.
podcast with them, so that's why he
True.
has.
Also very true. Also, shout out you guys. I'm sending that to Carson this week, man. That's awesome. I'm pumped for that.
Perfect.
He's brilliant. I like him. Great running game, but I don't think that they'd be able to do much against New England. So I'd take them.
Yeah, it'll just add to the shitters that the Patriots have played this year, so I'm going to go Patriots as well. The 3-6 matchup would be the Colts hosting the Chargers.
Kind of a fun matchup, but I think I'm still trusting the Colts. The Chargers just haven't really looked the same. That offensive line being hurt is absolutely killing them. So I think it'd just be the Colts pretty easily.
Yeah, 100%. I think you said it perfect.
No, I
Chargers get
completely
their
agree.
first playoff win, dude. Herbert, come on,
No.
guys.
No.
Shoot. Okay, fine, no fun. Yeah, JT might have 85 touchdowns by this game. So if it is the matchup, so I'm gonna go.
MVP.
Colts. Beast. And then Logan, we'll start with you for the 4-5 matchup. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the number 1 seed in the AFC North, hosting the Buffalo Bills.
Beat like a drum. Beat like a drum. Oh my gosh, this would be an ass kicking of epic proportions. So, Steelers stumble into the playoffs. Bills walk in. I would say
What do you think the spread would be?
46-17 end of game. Buffalo. Yeah. Spread would be spread. No, the books wouldn't be onto this. They'd be like Buffalo by 5.5, 4.5, depending on the book. Is it in Is it in Pittsburgh?
Dude, you
Yeah,
guys
it would
could
be
put
in
up
Pittsburgh.
points
It would be in
against
Pittsburgh.
Buffalo, though. Could you not? I feel like you could put up points.
I'm just worried about Mike Tomlin's team showing up in a big spot. That's my thing.
Well, that's
you know?
Aaron Rodgers.
Understandable.
Come on, Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, honestly, no.
God.
If you get the Aaron Rodgers where like the plays are being called and he says, "Nah, fuck that, I'm audibling out of this," you guys have a good chance. Because
Agreed.
somebody said it in one of our group chats a while ago, and he was like, "I didn't realize how much I loved Aaron Rodgers for audibling out of LaFleur's play calling while he was on the Packers, because that was saving us. Because
He
we're
sucks
seeing
at
now
play
how
calling.
rough it is. Yeah, it's bad. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he didn't do one play that LaFleur called.
Dude, you take them for granted, like Big Ben. Like Big Ben would audible out of Todd Haley's shit, and whoever was there for us all the time. And it's like you take it for granted until it's gone, man. So look, and I think Rodgers gives this team. I always am pessimistic about the Steelers and skeptical. This is the best chance the Steelers are going to have to win a playoff game since Big Ben left, and I have felt that way every year progressively since then. But it's like it didn't work with Russ. It wasn't going to work with Justin Fields. It didn't work with Kenny Pickett or Mason Rudolph. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't think it's really going to work with Rodgers either in this team. I think it's the same old story for Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, this whole thing was we don't think you're going to win. I think you could score. I think you could score more points than 17. All right. So then that would go 5-1. Bills or the Broncos hosting the Bills. Who you got there?
That'd be fun. That
That
would
would
be
be
a
really
fun
fun.
game. I wonder what Alex is gonna say.
I wonder what
Um,
Alex is gonna say.
I
I'm
would
gonna
go
go first.
Broncos, man.
I'm gonna go Bills. I know you just said Broncos, but I'm gonna go Bills. The playoffs for these elite guys are just different. You can be really good in the regular season, like the Broncos. Sure, they're gonna be really good, but when it comes to big moments in the playoffs, I think Bo Nix respectfully poops his pants a little bit with the bright lights. Josh Allen is a playoff riser, so I'm gonna go Bills here. And I also a lot of Josh Allen, so maybe that's a little bias.
I think it is.
God, I couldn't have said it any better myself. I know Bo Nix would shit his pants. Sean Payton fucking sucks. His play calling would be ass, and that defense would do their job, obviously. But I do still think that the elevation that Josh Allen brings in a playoff atmosphere would kind of overlap with how elite that defense is.
I think it'd be fun. I think I'd take the Broncos by like game-winning field goal. I don't know what the score would be. I think it'd be super tough, but
yes.
I'd take the Broncos, man. I don't know. I feel like Bo Nix would be able to get it done, and I think that defense is good enough to just disrupt the game. Maybe get one turnover somewhere in that game, and that's going to be the deciding factor of who wins that. So I'd take the Broncos right now.
Logan, before you go,
Yeah.
I want to give you credit on something that was so funny when I was listening to your podcast. All the Broncos or Bo Nix believers are now called boners.
The boners rise.
The boner
in the
squad.
clutch. Dude, in big moments, boners
I'm
rise.
not gonna lie. When I heard that, I
That's
actually
awesome.
laughed out loud.
That's so
Yes,
awesome.
that was
I
hilarious.
LOL'd when you said that, dude. Oh my god! I've been
I can't
trying
take
to remember
credit
to
for
say
it. One of our fans on the live commented that, and I thought it was hilarious. And I was like, I'm running with this for sure.
That's
That's
oh my
awesome.
god! It was so funny.
I also like laughing at Bo Nix. I don't think he's very good. That being said, I like Connor's take because I wonder if we're overlooking how great the Broncos defense is, because Carson and I have been running the numbers week by
We
week with
love
Denver.
them over here.
And they are, and I look back at this, these numbers are tracked since 2003 with all 32 teams, so in the 32 team league format. This Broncos team is top 5 since 03 in red zone percentage and in third down percentage. Like, they are a historically great situational defense. Not only that, they are also, I think, on pace to have the second most sacks in a single season to that Eagles team from a few years ago, which it's like, man, if the Broncos
Get
can
to the quarterback, dude.
if they can just run the ball a little bit on the other end on this weak-ass Bills defense, if Bo isn't trying to do too much, I would take the Bills as well. I want to be clear on that. I'm taking Josh Allen in a one-game format. I do think there is a game script because of how great this Broncos defense is. Like, that's something that can't be overlooked.
No, we just make fun of the offense. Really, the defense for the Denver is
Locks.
unbelievable.
In the
Nick
clutch,
Benito-
though, man. In the clutch.
dude, he's blessed with this team, dude. The Denver Broncos team is just so good. He just has to play decent. He's like what JJ McCarthy should be right now.
It's a great take. That's a
But-
great
Could have
take.
drafted him, but
all right. Shout out Nick Benito. All right,
I'm having
2-3.
so much fun.
All right, the
These
Patriots
charades.
hosting the number 3 seed Colts. This is fun. I like this. Patriots hosting the Colts.
the Colts just feel like more talent on the
Dude,
team.
I'm stamping it. This is a Colts win. This is the first game that I think the Patriots actually play a good team, and I think they lose. I'm going with the Colts. I know they beat the Bills. Sure, they're streaky. They beat the Buccaneers, sure, with like Bucky, Godwin, and Evans out. Win is a win. I'm coming from a Bear fan. I'll say it. Win is a win.
You're also a Drake May hater.
I'd bet
I'm
on
not a Drake May
I'd
hater.
bet on Drake May, man. I'd bet
I
on
am
the
not a
Pats.
Drake May hater. I am a Caleb Williams truther. I'm in the same
That's
draft
just
class.
Drake's better.
No.
Drake's better.
That's fine. I'm not saying he's not. He's great. He's a great football player. But I think they lose to this good team. I'm taking the Colts.
I would take the Colts as well.
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts.
I would take the Patriots. I would bet on the better quarterback. I've been a Daniel Jones, skeptic for a long time, and I think Daniel Jones has gotten better, and I think this team is great. In one, Drake May just makes me feel some special, man. I don't know, like I don't want to bet against him. He has given me that kind of feeling this season, where like I don't want to bet against the guy in a single game format, and he should have beaten the Steelers. Like, I get that. Brendan, you're saying it. I agree. I don't think the Patriots have played anybody this year. So, like, I agree that he has not been tested. But in the 2 games that we have seen them against better competition, they've answered the call. So, like, I like New England a lot. I would take them.
Yeah, it just sucks that my quarterback is in, like, one of the best draft classes in a long time. Like, him, Jaden.
Special.
It's really good. I'm not trying to be like that guy, but it's like.
And you got Penix, Nixon, McCarthy, man.
Shoot, I didn't want to say it.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck, dude.
Nah, dude, it's a special class. If Penix was right-handed, dude, God, he'd be so good. All right, and then that would be the AFC Championship. Then would be the Colts and the Bills.
That's also a fun matchup.
No, I would actually take Indianapolis in this matchup because I think
Okay.
Indianapolis just
too.
matches up
I
better
think I
against
would as
Buffalo,
well.
where I wouldn't like taking. I get that this is tongue-in-cheek, me taking Drake May over Daniel Jones and then not taking Josh Allen over Daniel Jones, but like that Bills defense is getting fucking cooked.
They're
Jonathan
giants.
Taylor is running for 250
Barbecue
yards.
Yeah.
So I would actually take the Colts in this scenario.
Alrighty.
Agreed.
Remember the Colts for the Super
Colts
Bowl,
to the
please.
Super Bowl is wild.
I
word,
love it.
man.
I love
Remember
it.
that.
Give
Please remember
JT
that.
a ring, man. He deserves it, dude.
Alrighty, then moving over to the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles as of right now are the number 1 seed. So the number 2 seed Rams would be hosting the San Francisco 49ers.
Divisional
Rams.
game. It'd be fun.
Rams.
It's the Rams.
Yeah,
Rams.
it is the Rams.
I don't even know why we're voting on this though. Brennan's just gonna have the Rams in the Super Bowl, and we just can't outvote
I'm just
him.
one vote.
Yeah,
dude.
that's fair.
You can take it out. You can overrule me. All right, and I promise, I promise, I did not mean to do this. I had it in last week. I thought we were going to lose to the Vikings. I'm not going to lie, but we beat the Vikings, and the Lions lost. So as of right now, the Bears are the number 1 seed in the NFC North, hosting the Green Bay Packers as the 6th seed. Who you guys taking? We'll start with
That's
Logan
lots.
and we'll go Logan and Alex first.
Real quick, I think it's absolutely hilarious that right now, if the season ended, the Chiefs and the Ravens would not be in the playoffs.
That's so funny. I
absurd.
love it.
Most bizarre NFL season ever.
Well, more
I'm
so
not
for
gonna
the
lie.
Chiefs, not the Ravens. I like Lamar, but Chiefs not being it, I love.
I kind of hope it holds. I would take Green Bay, and this
Green
isn't.
Bay.
I think that Chicago's been on a good run. Honestly, to me, it just comes down to like big time difference makers, and I really think we haven't seen it yet. I think Micah Parsons would have a huge game. I would bet on him doing something game wrecking, him really changing the game in a big way. I think he'd be the best player on the field, and I hate to say it, Brennan, Chicago.
You're not hurting my feelings here, brother. We're in the playoffs. Number 1 seed right now.
Chicago is one of
You can't
those.
hurt my feelings right now.
Chicago is one of those organizations that until they get this organizational kind of stench off of them, I wouldn't feel comfortable picking them in a playoff format. I think the Steelers could be lumped into that too with how bad they've been recently in the playoffs. But like Jacksonville, I couldn't take to win a playoff game. Or Cleveland. And I don't want to lump you in. I don't think you're that bad. I need to see Ben Johnson and Caleb do it before I would bet on them, and I've seen Green Bay handle business in the playoffs before. So
No, hey,
I guess it's more
Really good
comfortable.
take.
I guess it's just more comfortable picking Green
take the
Bay.
Packers. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to go Packers here too. Like Logan was saying, I think Michael Parsons would be a huge factor in that game. Even though he hasn't
Although, who
been
is that
as
guy for?
explosive.
Who's that? Darnell Wright. That dude's a stud. I like
He is.
him.
Darnell Wright
He
is
is.
playing out of his mind right now. Yes.
Yes, that is true.
I think he
but,
would just
yeah,
go to
I'm
the
going
other
with that.
side where Theo Benedict is and feast on him. But yeah, sorry, Alex.
Just keep
I'm
swapping
kinda
the tackles.
No, I'm saying Parsons would go to the other side.
No, I know, and I'm saying swap the tackles.
yes.
Just
so
keep-
he just
follow
follows him. He
Yes.
follows him too. Yes,
Yes.
I'm surprised they
Um,
don't actually do that. That would be so funny. That
Um,
no, we're going over here. We're going over here.
yeah. No, I'm going to take Green Bay here too. I like the way Logan phrased it. I think Green Bay is the more comfortable pick. If Chicago were to somehow pull it out, I would be a believer. But I just have to see it to believe it first. I really like the way that Logan put that. So, yeah, I'm gonna unfortunately here go Green Bay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
going
go
Green Bay
Packers.
too. I'm just happy to be here, guys. On my way.
We've seen the bright lights before.
Yeah, sure. Jordan Love stinks too in bright lights. But we'll go on to the next
We've
4 or
won
5
playoff games with them. So
All right. For Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the Seahawks. This is pulling out heartstrings for Conrad here.
it is.
Yeah, it is. This is a
Fuck.
tough one for Connor.
I'm going Bucks. I'm going to go Buccaneers. I'm going to start it here. I'm going to go Buccaneers. I think they're fully healthy. And I think if we're talking about bright lights, we should talk about the guy that's going to poop his pants on the Seattle quarterback
Yeah,
side.
you ain't lying.
And he might
No.
poop his pants, sadly.
No.
So I'm gonna go the Bucks here.
I'm not gonna allow that slander. The Tampa Bay does not have the pass rush in order to make Sam
Dude,
Darnold
Hassan
poop his
Reddick
pants.
gets in there. Vita
No.
Vea.
Absolutely not. I'm going Seattle here for sure. I think
yeah.
Seattle's defense is way better. I think their offense, like I said, if they can just figure out a run game, this would be one of the best offenses in the NFL. But they just can't figure it out for some reason.
Well,
So,
they keep giving freaking Charbonnet carries, dude. Stop.
It makes
He's not
no
good.
sense to me.
He's just not good.
They keep trying to do the split backfield thing, and it's super frustrating. Just give K9 the ball. I'm going Seattle, man. I think Sam Darnold would be able to flourish without a super heavy pass rush from Tampa Bay. And like I said, I don't know what the fuck happened to that Seattle offensive line. They added Gray Zabel, and all of a sudden became elite. So that it blows my mind. But I'm going Sam Darnold gets that playoff win for Seattle, which must be nice.
I think I lean
That would
towards
hurt
Seattle
you.
as well.
That would hurt you.
Dude, Kenneth Walker's averaging an absurd 1.2 yards more per attempt than Charbonnet, bro.
Yes.
Charbonnet is just like the idea of Charbonnet just doesn't make any sense to me. Like I bet you've all seen it. The Madden video of like, all right, K9, we're gonna get you to gonna hand it off to you here. Go all the way down. All right, get down. Time out. We're gonna put in Sharp here.
Why am I getting down right here? Charbonnet, get in there. Go.
Get it. 6'2", 210. Power back. Pussy. That's what I think, dude. Oh my god. I can't do it. I don't understand it.
Yep.
I'd take Seattle too, though. I get what you're saying. I think there is a component of been there, done that with Baker that you don't feel as confident with Darnold, but I just think Seattle's the better team, like top to bottom. And Tampa Bay, unfortunately, has gotten bitten by this injury bug. I think that if they were fully healthy, that like
Isn't Mike Evans back for playoffs though?
even
So is
even if
Godwin.
Evans is back, there's like some offensive line injuries. Like I still think Gedecke's going to be out. I don't know. I'm.
It's a good matchup. I'm not trying to like sway you
It
guys,
is.
but
I mean, they
yeah,
played
it is a
earlier this year, and it was
50-50.
decided by a field goal. So
I just think Seattle's defense is going to be the key versus Tampa
Agreed.
Bay's defense.
that defense has been insane these last few weeks.
It's elite. There's no other
Yeah.
word to describe them, man. That is an elite defense.
That'd be a fun matchup.
So Connor, you going Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So then that would mean the Philadelphia Eagles are hosting again the Green Bay Packers.
Out the
in
fucking
playoff-
ass. Give me the Packers.
playoffs.
Dog
Oh
shit
my
ass
God.
fucking team.
Stop.
Dude, I
Stop
know,
it.
I know you're really good friends with him, Logan, but the Joel Moran roller coaster of being a Packer fan has been probably the best thing of all time. Him and Riv going at it on their pod is so funny. But
It is so funny. I want to be in that combo so bad sometimes. Fucking pissing me off.
if this happens and like the Philly wins again, that would be 5 in a row.
Oh God.
You could not say
I
anything
couldn't.
to Jalen Hurts.
No, never.
Disrespectful.
No,
ever
I
again.
can.
Maybe you
No,
can.
I
You can
can.
even do it right now. I think it's 4 in a row.
I
But
don't
that-
give a
It's
shit.
getting
That
to
guy
that like
sucks.
it's getting to that like Aaron Rodgers with the Bears territory. Like he would just own you guys.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it would be bad.
Oh my
It
god,
would be-
I'm going
it would
Philly
be really
because it's in
bad.
Yes.
Philly. But
Yes,
I'm going
100%
Philly.
I'm
Oh
going
my
Philly.
god, it would be so awesome.
I'm also going Philly.
Cool.
Haters, bro.
All right, and then that would mean the Rams would be hosting the Seattle Seahawks.
And yeah, and we all know how Sam Darnold plays against the Rams. We've seen it twice or three
Yes,
times
twice.
so far over the
Sure.
three times so far over
Okay.
the past 2 years. Twice on the Vikings, once again on the Seattle Seahawks,
When do
and
you played them in the regular season?
the Rams last year.
Oh, I thought you only played them once. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, we played them like a Thursday night. I want to say that.
Oh
was
yes, when you had your whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
We
yes,
only-
yes,
Ooh,
yes.
we
yeah, you
lost
lost.
to
Yeah,
to
that's
two
right.
teams
Yes.
all year. It was the Lions and the Rams.
Yeah, back-to-back
So-
weeks.
Yes,
Yep,
yes.
it was fucking great. So I gotta go Rams here. They have Darnold's number, but also I do just think the Rams are a better offense all around. I won't say their defense is better, but they do have a more competent offense. I think they would be able to move the ball on that Seattle defense, as elite as it is. And I don't think that Seattle's offense could generate enough. I don't want to say like boom plays, but big plays that that without Sam Darnold having the time that he would have with Jared Verse, and I'm blanking on the other edge's name right now.
I want to say Bynum, something Bynum. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm blanking right now, but I don't think he'd be able to have the time to process the field like exact replay of what happened last year. To be honest,
Yeah, I'm going Rams as well. It's Matthew Stafford. Playoffs.
I would go Rams. Seahawks are still winning division though.
I don't know. I think these are the two best teams in the NFC.
Wait, who's home?
Rams. As of
Rams.
right now.
Oh yeah, give me the Rams.
I really want to take. My vote's not going to matter. I think I would lean Seattle because I think they're the better team, and I'm going to bet. It's hard, man. Like, I do believe in Matthew Stafford, and I think the Rams have two like A1 things, and that's Stafford and that's their pass rush. Like, anytime if you can get pressure on the quarterback and your quarterback is nails, like that's an awesome recipe. So these are the two best teams in the NFC to me. I would take either of them out. Dude, Seattle allowed, the craziest thing about that is just how their defense buttoned up down the stretch of that game. The fact that, like, I think LA ends with like 12 first downs in that game. Seattle doubles them up. Like, literally, if you can just avoid Darnold not completely melting down, they win that football game. Like, and if there's maybe 30 seconds more on that clock, maybe they get into field goal range and win it. I would take Seattle in a rematch because I think they're slightly the better team, but
I love that.
I'm all aboard both of these teams. On my stock, I fucking hate Philly, man. I'm so exhausted
thank
with
you.
Philly. Like, the way you feel about the Chiefs, I can't. The difference, I hate Kansas City because they always win. I can watch a Chiefs game. Mahomes is like art. The Eagles play like this nasty kind of backstreet alley football that like is just, it is gross. It's an ugly product, man. I hate the fucking Eagles.
Yes.
Well, then that would mean the Philadelphia Eagles are hosting
Please, Matthew
the
Stafford, save us. Oh my gosh, man.
I'm going
Los
Rams.
Angeles
Before you
Rams.
even finish. Yep,
Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Yeah, Rams all day. He almost did it last year. You're just lucky it was fucking snowing in Philly. But yeah, I'm going Rams as well. So then that would mean the Rams and the Indianapolis Colts are in this
what a
year's Super Bowl.
Wow.
What a matchup.
What a matchup.
I think that'd be
Rams.
fun as shit.
Rams.
That'd be so fun.
Ramley, baby. I'm going Rams. Stafford wins MVP, retires. Hall of Famer. First ballot.
Give me
It
the
is an interesting
Colts, bro.
trend, though, we've seen with LA. The fact that they've turned two quarterbacks who turned to pumpkins under pressure, like they did it to Daniel Jones and they did it to Sam Darnold. It's like the Rams are kind of like the phony test, man. Like you got to pass it, and I don't know if they can disrupt. And it's the one thing I can't overlook with LA. Like I did pick Seattle. If they can just get pressure on them, the game will be wraps. But give me LA. I would bet on LA, man.
Yeah, I gotta go Rams here.
Connor,
Colts,
you can just,
baby.
just do it, baby. Just do it.
Colts. I
Yeah.
think the Colts. Sauce Gardner be a big impact on
Actually,
that team.
that's a great. I forgot about that. I forgot this Sauce wasn't there for that first matchup. That makes a big difference.
Oh, but you're forgetting about another Hall of Famer on the other side, Devontae Adams, that will just torch the cornerback 2 of the Colts. 'Cause
I'm
that-
not saying it's going to be
he-
shut down
he
defense,
still
but I'm
has it,
saying
dude.
I'm saying
He
Sauce
is
being there
disgusting.
is
does still
that
have
Colts defense is good. They got a lot of talent on that team, and just Sauce being there, it doesn't. I mean, you can either put him on Puka, you can put him on Adams, but that's just
I
one
mean,
less
dude, they
guy
made
that is going to be locked down.
they made Xavier Howard retire, man.
Well, he sucked. He was, my God. But no, that would be a really good matchup. That'll be our
That'd be
matchup.
fun.
That would be sweet. All right, let's move over to Week 12 picks. Logan, really appreciate you doing this with us, guys. With
Yeah,
us.
No problem.
All right, starting with Thursday night, the Texans hosting the Bills. Who you guys got?
I got
Bills.
the Bills, man.
I got the Bills as well.
Yeah, as long as Nico does good, that's all I care about.
Yeah, Davis Mills loves throwing him the rock.
I love it. I need that shit. It's awesome.
This is
Alrighty.
kind of a prove-it game for Buffalo, though, a little bit. This is a real defense.
Absolutely, it is.
Houston's legit, and so like for a team that really Buffalo's built themselves no margin in the early part of this season. Like they've got to lock in. But I would take Josh Allen. Fucking Davis Mills, man. Come on.
The goat,
Come on.
bro.
And then that would move us into Sunday. The first matchup I got here is Baltimore hosting the Jets. Who are you guys going with this one?
Baltimore next.
Baltimore.
Easily.
Yes.
Starting no Tyrod Taylor revenge game, fellas.
Stop it. That Jets team is.
I forgot
Yo,
about that.
Adonai
Dude,
Mitchell needs help. It's just
He
yeah.
stinks like
Bad.
poop. All right, we'll do this game last. My lock of the week was the Bills, by the way. The Bengals hosting the Patriots. I'm going Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots.
Yeah,
Cool.
Pats.
The Lions hosting the Giants. I'm saying it right now. The Lions are going to put up 50, and they're going to think they're back, and it's going to be really funny. So I got the Lions.
Yeah, I got the Lions as well. I don't think this one's going to be close either.
Yeah, 100%. I think Lions in a blowout.
Dude, that's funny. That'd be the most Jared Goff shit of all time. He just comes
that
out and
would
just
be.
throwing just fucking darts. Yeah, man.
Yes. All right, and then we got the Green Bay Packers hosting the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, who you guys got in this one? You still doing it, Alex?
God damn right I am. No Josh
Yeah,
Jacobs.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
getting fucking
Yeah, okay.
railed, buddy. It's
Uh-huh.
no. If you don't have Josh Jacobs, I'll switch it. I promise you, I will switch it. And
That's
call
on
me
Friday.
out for it, whatever. But if Josh Jacobs plays, sure, I'll say you guys got it. But if he's out, you're not doing it, bud. I'm sorry, not happening.
Yeah, no, Packers are going to dominate this fraud-ass fucking team. 9, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
He's throwing 3 picks. He's not going to know what to do when Micah Parsons is right on him. This is barbecue chicken.
Logan, who are you picking?
I would not ever take JJ McCarthy to win a football game. He has now reached that territory to me as a quarterback.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like 2 weeks ago, he beats the Lions. How does that make any sense? So for that fact and the same reason that Alex said, I'm going to go with the Vikings as well.
You're a hater also.
If Josh Jacobs isn't playing, if Josh Jacobs plays, I'm switching it. I'm not even joking. But if he's out, and I've banged the drum on this, Josh Jacobs is out. The offense just looks like it can't move. It can't do anything. So if he's out, I'm going the Vikings. But if he plays, I'm going Packers. Next, we have a big matchup here. We have the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Colts. I'm going to go Chiefs, and that's only because they absolutely need to win
Yeah.
this. Otherwise, they might be done. So I'm going to go Chiefs in Kansas City.
Yeah, this is a must-win for the Chiefs. Alex, you want to go?
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Go
I've been saying it for a while, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs until they show me that I shouldn't. I'm gonna be honest, they've shown me that I shouldn't. I'm going with the Colts here.
My fucking guy. That's why you're my guy. This is a must-win for the Chiefs, and they're not going to win. They're going to miss the fucking playoffs. This team is fraud. Sure, they got Mahomes. I get it. You can't really count them out. But, dude, this Colts team is something else. They're coming off a bye. They're fresh. Like, this team, it's going to be a hard team to beat. I'm taking the Colts to win this game.
When everybody's jumping off the bandwagon, you double down. I'm rocking with Mahomes, man. I am actually going to – and see, like, I actually wanted to bail on Kansas City with how bad their offense looked at the beginning of the season, but I just don't like. I think the offense is better than last year. I think the defense has taken a little bit of a step back over the last couple of seasons, but I kind of just feel like we're gearing up for a Mahomes Classic where he just mows everybody down for like 5 weeks straight back in the playoffs. So, Patrick Mahomes is the Grim Reaper, so I think he's going to go catch some souls. Give me the Chiefs.
And that would be terrifying if they run the table and get that 7 or 6 seed. Then that just means they're hot, and that would be terrifying. Thank God they're in the AFC. Moving over to the Titans hosting the Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks. Titans suck.
Yeah,
Seahawks.
by a million.
It'll
All
be
right.
21-0 in the first quarter again.
Literally.
Again. All right, and then we have the Cardinals hosting the Jags. I'm going to let you guys go first on this because I have no idea.
I feel like I'm gonna go Jags here. That Arizona, I get it. Brissett is making that offense actually look good this year, which is super cool to see. Trey McBride is finally back, so that's all really cool to see. This Jags team is so streaky and inconsistent. I like what Logan said earlier about how they're a power running team, and I really think that Liam Cohen is just. I know, what are we in, week 12 now? It's just he's been trying to dial it in, figure out what Trevor Lawrence can't do, and I think we're kind of seeing that he can't really make it much farther than his first, maybe second read. I think he's kind of honing in on when to run, when to play action, quick passes, things like that. So I think it's kind of starting to come together. I don't think the Jags are elite by any margin. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think that I trust them a little bit more in this matchup than I do the Cardinals here.
Yeah, the Jaguars have gained enough trust with me this year with Liam Cohen where they've reached they're going to beat bad teams territory, and I think the Cardinals are a bad team. They've caught some tough luck. Like the Cardinals lost so many brutal, right at the end games, and so obviously their record is a little bit deceiving. But I think the Jags take care of business.
I got the Jags as well, and maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Marv is also out again for this week. So
Yeah.
that's just another piece of that offense not playing. Trey McBride's probably going to get peppered and all that, but it's just I think they're just too depleted as well. I'd take the Jags.
When the
that
fuck
was a great
is Trey Benson coming back, by the way?
Soon. I think he
God
actually just
damn,
opened up
dude.
his 21-day window today, or maybe
Sorted.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was a great point, Connor. Thank you for reminding me. I was going to say that as well, but I'm going to go Jags because of no Marv. All right, moving over to the Raiders hosting the Browns.
The Raiders.
I want to take the Browns so bad.
I'll do it for you. I'm taking the Browns in this game.
Okay, nice.
The dirty start. You're getting a win.
2-8 versus 2-8. God, these teams suck.
Wow.
I'm
Strictly
gonna
defense.
I'm gonna go Browns too. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Browns too.
Wow.
Gino sucks.
Gino
Ass.
does suck.
They run
Their
out like
offensive
3
line
tight
is
ends.
also ass.
That too. They run 3 tight ends consistently because they traded away fucking Jacoby Myers for some reason. So yeah, Brock Bowers is gonna have a day, but I'm gonna go Browns because of that defense. And you're gonna hear Shedeur Sanders buzz all over the internet, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
They might not score a touchdown and win.
They might score 9 points somehow and win.
3 field goals.
God,
Touchdown and a safety.
Fuck. You guys are kind of moving me here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're a Brock Bowers and Genty guy. Stop doing that shit.
I am. But their offensive line, one for Genty has looked awful. Geno Smith has looked awful. So I can't trust this offense at all, especially against this Browns defense. And this Browns offense is a question mark now with Shedeur Sanders, which is a question mark is an improvement from the Raiders. So I think I gotta go Browns here. I'm gonna switch it literally
That'll
live
be like the second time we've done it. Browns.
First time ever Browns sweep, bro.
That's
crazy.
crazy. Oh my God.
Browns.
Wow.
No, hey, I like the Browns, man. I think the Browns can beat bad
It's nothing
teams.
against you. It's just the Browns.
Yeah,
Browns
no.
sweep
saying the
is
Browns
insane.
win?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think Myles Garrett eats.
Oh my God, dude!
Ooh,
Imagine him on a
I was
good
going to ask
team.
that earlier, and I totally forgot. Do you think he breaks the sack record this year? You think
What is
he's
he
going
at?
to
Like 15?
I think it's look it up just to make sure. But what's the record? 22 and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should be TJ because TJ broke it one year. He had 23, but they didn't give it to him. because they stay Hayden.
He's at 15 right
Yeah,
now.
he's at 15 right now, and he's
Yeah,
got.
if they let
7
Miles
games.
play out the rest of the year, I think he gets it.
Yeah.
I think he gets
I think
3
he
against Gino because Gino just can't move.
I was
And
going to
that
say, I
line
think he has
sucks.
multiple sacks this week.
And then he just explodes after that. And then, Shadur. Oh my God, 3 sacks
Where's
from
the rest of
Miles.
the Browns?
Cleveland Browns fans would be on cloud 9 if they
They
fucking
play
won
the
that game.
Titans, Bears, Steelers, Bengals. Yeah. I
He
could
could.
see
He could.
I could see him doing it, man.
That's
I
crazy.
think he might.
That's crazy. All right, moving over to the Dallas Cowboys hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a trappy game, but I am going to go Philly.
It is such a trap game. I
It
can't lie.
is.
I wanted to pick the Cowboys so bad because that offense has looked really good recently. But this Eagles team is just too talented overall, and they might look like shit, and the Cowboys might look like shit. But the Eagles are going to look like better shit, and they're going to somehow end up winning this game.
Better shit.
Yeah. No,
It's
I,
just what it is,
I
what it
love
is.
the way that he worded
It
that.
all.
100%.
Logan.
Yeah, like the Cowboys, them at their best is scary. Like Pickens, CD, super talented, Dak, right? Like they
Third.
throw a mean punch, but that defense is a joke. Give me
Yes.
Philly.
But they just traded for some defensive tackle.
Quinn Williams.
Oh, God, Jerry, you're an idiot.
He
All
had,
right.
he had a sack last game.
He did. All right, and now if we're talking about shit-offs, we have the Saints hosting the Falcons. And oh my God, this is going to be disgusting. This 3 o'clock window sucks. Except the Philly game. But yeah, I'm going to go Saints here, dude. I think Tyler Shipbag gets a win.
Same.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk sucks.
He blows. He could have gotten a good opportunity to go somewhere else if you put something good on tape. He
He can't move. He just can't
throw
move,
it
bro.
at all, dude. He's so old. I'm gonna go Saints.
That Achilles tear, dude, that
ruined
ruined
him.
him.
Yeah.
He's
Ruined him.
done. So I'm
And just like
yeah,
Justin
I'm going
Jefferson.
Saints.
Yeah, I'm going Saints as well. And also no Drake London. Big hit there.
Yeah, that is
Is
also
he out?
true.
Out?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's doubtful.
I mean, it
last time
doesn't
I
matter.
saw.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I clicked on this and it says he's doubtful, but he was also
Okay.
listed under the out category as well.
Okay,
so.
cool, awesome. All right, and then the 7:20 game. We have the Rams hosting the Buccaneers. Great game. We all know where I'm going. I'm going Rams.
I'm going the Rams as well. I don't actually think it's that hard of a game. I think it's a pretty good game for the Rams.
Yeah, it's funny. We just kind of gave the analysis for this already, so I'm going Rams here.
Yeah, I'm also going LA. I think Tampa Bay.
No, we
I
didn't.
love Tampa Bay. I think they're kind of on a little bit of a downward trajectory. Since their really hot start, Tampa Bay's kind of disappointed me. Like the
They
defense
have,
hasn't
for
really
sure.
gotten that much better. The offense is kind of stalled out. Like I think Tampa Bay is a good team. They're obviously going to win this division, but against the best of the best,
Obviously.
I think I'm going to start picking against
Panthers?
them.
Kinda
Actually,
making a spark.
Carolina
right now?
is sneaky. Carolina's sneaky.
I mean, I love the Bucks too, but
445,
Panthers
baby.
right now are they're moving. me.
445.
You're surging.
God, Atlanta sucks. All right, and then the Monday night game, we have the cupcake schedule keep going for the 49ers. 49ers are hosting the Panthers, and I'm going to go 49ers here with Brock Purdy back.
I'm going the 49ers as well, but I can't lie. I almost picked the Panthers. I wanted to do it so bad.
With Brock Purdy back, there was not a thought for me personally, but
Dude,
I
I
see it.
honestly just think CMC is going to have 250 all-purpose yards and 4
who
touchdowns.
has more yards,
so-
Rico or CMC?
CMC.
Rushing
It's
or all
revenge
purpose?
game. It's
Yeah.
revenge game,
Uh,
dude.
That's
Rushing.
the thing.
Rushing.
Rushing.
Who
I
has
might
more-
go Rico.
Okay. Yeah, I
Rushing,
like
I
that.
might go Rico. All purpose, you got to give it to CMC.
Yeah,
obviously.
that's not even a question there.
So I think rushing, I got to go Rico. And God, Connor, as close as you were, I'm probably
You're doing it?
just at. Yeah, no, hell no.
Oh.
I'm going San Francisco. No, absolutely
I
not.
thought you were about to be
Absolutely
like, yeah, I'll do it.
No,
No,
I mean,
if-
you might as
if-
well. You're falling off in the rankings anyways. You might as well
I
pick-
really am.
shoot.
It's awful.
Oh, shoot.
gotta
if
be studied.
if
Yikes.
Carolina played Atlanta every single week, they'd go undefeated. But unfortunately, that's not how the league works. So I got to go San Francisco here.
Yeah, I'm taking San Francisco.
Nice. All right. 2 things left. We have the starts of the week, and we'll finish with Alex's budget game. Connor, do you have the point totals?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to hear these because it's
No.
bad from you.
Dude, everything
Holy.
sucks right now, dude. My team sucks. My fantasy team suck. My pick'em sucks. My starts of the week suck. It's rough out here, dude.
Dude, you
Yeah,
suck.
going into these updated rankings here. In last place is gonna be Alex. He had 35 total points last week. That's bad. You're at 668.26. In third, Brennan, 701.66 points.
40
In
points behind
second,
third place.
yeah, that hurt you.
God,
In second,
brother.
Mason, 729.94.
Oh my God. You guys
And
had great weeks.
and I am in first with 746.96 points.
Some
I had a
bullshit.
big week last week. I had 89
Connor
points.
changes his
Josh Allen
players
saved me.
every time.
I said him on
I'm
the
just
pod.
kidding. I'm joking.
Going into quarterbacks, I'm going to start it off here with the one Lamar Jackson against the Jets.
I'll
I
second
think
that.
this is, oh boy, I'm
I
getting
also have
4
Lamar.
points this week.
Oh, great. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going Lamar against the Jets. I think he's going to absolutely cook this game.
Yep.
Cool. My quarterback start of the week is Jalen Hurts versus the Cowboys.
Ooh, that's also 4 points. That guy sucks.
Tush push, dude. Really good.
Just to be different, I'll say I'll take Drake May versus the Bengals.
God, stop
That's
it.
also a
Stop.
really good
Just
pick.
do it on your podcast. Don't glaze in Drake May anymore over here.
Hey, if I
Running
didn't
back.
use him, he was also. Wait, I did use
Yeah,
him.
we know we get it. He's good. All right, next.
Okay. Running back, I'm going to go Travis Etienne here, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think he's
Etienne.
in for another big game. I mean, what did he have 2 touchdowns last game, I think? Possibly? I actually don't remember.
I
I
should
think he had a
match that
big
up.
game recently, but I think he's going to do it again.
Cool.
Interesting.
Alex?
I got Jameer Gibbs. I need to get some points here. So
Who
they
please
playing?
give me a big
Pats?
Jameer
The Giants.
Gibbs game.
I'll second that. The Giants actually are,
Terrible
I
in the
think-
run defense.
dude. I think them and the Bills have
Which
like
doesn't
the
make
most
sense.
opponent yards per
None.
attempt allowed in like since the Super Bowl era or something ridiculous like that. Like, yeah. So I'll take Gibbs too. That's a great shout.
I did see
Let's
something
go.
today that the Lions want to give more snaps to David Montgomery.
Good. Bears legend.
He's gonna fumble like third snap and never get a fucking
Yeah,
snap.
you don't
you're
fumble.
right. You don't
You
even
don't
worry about
fumble. It's that one time.
He-
All right, mine is Derrick Henry versus the Jets. So me and Connor are going against each other here. I'm going to go with the running back, though. I'm going to go Derrick Henry for my running back.
Wide receiver. I think this is just going to be kind of a shootout of a game. I did pick the other team to win, but I think it's going to be close. It's just going to be a shootout. I'm going to go Rashee Rice. I think against the Colts, I know they have Sauce, and I talked a big game about him earlier, but I just think it's going to be such a shootout that they're going to have to get him involved in some sort of way, or he's going to have a big game to stay in it. So that's who I'm picking there.
I'm gonna second that. Connor's getting 0 points this week. He's fucked.
That is awesome.
Oh no, actually no. You know what? You might just have a good week because you're following me.
That's how you do it. My start of the week wide receiver is going to be Cardi B's boyfriend, Stephon Diggs versus the Bengals.
I thought about that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
His quarterback is doing all right. So I'm going to go with the wide receiver against that shitty Bengals defense.
You guys do this where you can only pick one guy at each position throughout
Yes, sir.
the.
Yes, sir.
So I assume this guy's already been taken for you guys. I think that if he hadn't, the pretty obvious one to me is I would take JSN against the Titans.
Yeah, we all
if
took
you
him.
look at his
Yes.
points during the year, we all took him. Me, Alex, and Mason took him on the 11 points. So one of his worst games of the year, we all took him. So that
I
was
took him the week after, and he had 30.
yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, tight ends.
Tight end, and I don't know how I didn't use this guy yet. Marv's still out. Trey McBride is going to absolutely cook.
Yeah. Shout out to getting reminded for that last week. I'm going Jawan Johnson here.
I love that pick,
we think
actually.
that the Saints are going to win, and I think that that Tyler Shitbag is going to throw the ball to Jawan Johnson quite a bit. So.
Shitbag. Love him. Sorry, I'm going to pull up Mason just real quick. He did quarterback, he did Brock Purdy. Running back, he did Alvin Kamara. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams. And then his tight end is Brock Bowers. And then my tight end start of the week, he's back. He's going crazy. I got George Kittle versus the Panthers. Dude's put up 20 the last 2 weeks, so hopefully he can put up 55,000 this year or this week.
I think I took Tyler Warren last time I was on, so I would take him this week maybe against Kansas City. I'm going to take Dalton Schultz against Buffalo. Davis Mills has kind of been giving him the rock a lot.
Okay.
And
I really like that.
I don't know. I just don't like Buffalo's linebackers. Like I think he could just have another good game with Mills.
I like that.
Is he actually doing good with Mills? I don't have Schultz anywhere.
I think last week he had like 7 catches for 70 or something like that. He's been
That's
really
playing
good. Better with him.
Yeah. Stroud just hates him for some reason.
Let's see. Schultz.
Good podcasting. Good podcasting. Good podcast.
Space,
My
fill the
phone
dead
from
space.
the
Guys,
fucking
let's talk about the
dinosaur
first
age.
place players.
He had
Yeah.
6 catches for 51 yards, and he had 11 points. The week before that, against Jacksonville, he had 11 targets, 7 receptions, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
11 targets.
Jesus.
But to be fair, he's actually been playing well his last.
What is he on the
7
year?
weeks. Tight end wise, he is number 9. He started off slow with like 6, 6, 8, 8, but then he's gone 11 by week, 18, 4, 13, 18, 11.
Gotta love tight ends. All right, Alex, let's finish with your budget game and then get out of here.
Let's do it. So to start, we have just explain it a little bit. We have quarterback, running back, 2 receivers, and a tight end. I will also say before we started, I let the guys know the $5 option, I would say, are probably about B to B plus tier players. I didn't want to do, like the Jamar Chases and the Pukas and the JSN. So I would say the $5 option, we're sitting at around a B plus tier right now. All right. So if one of you guys want to keep track of what you guys are picking and how much you're spending, you have a total of $17 to spend on these players here, starting out with the quarterbacks. Do you want me to go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
Yeah,
5 to 1.
5 to 1. All right. Starting at the $5 option, you have Justin Herbert. Starting at the $4 option, arguably, probably better. Just going to put that out there. Matthew Stafford. At the $3 option, we have CJ Stroud. At the $2 option, Justin Fields. At the $1 option, Tyler Shitbag.
Yeah, all day long.
Staffy.
All day long.
Staffy.
All righty.
Thank you for that.
Running backs. Yeah. Of course. Give you guys a little dollar discount.
Thank you, sir.
Bad.
At the running back position, $5, we have Devon Achane. $4, we have Kyron Williams. $3, we have Jalen Warren. $2, Bill Corey Krosky
Hell
Merritt.
no, that guy should be 0.
$1, we have Rashad White.
Oh my gosh, dude!
I ain't even
don't know.
mad at Rashad White for $1.
Dude, Rashad White for $1 is a steal. Weapon in the receiving game, man. He's explosive.
Yes.
He went to ASU, man. Like that guy is dynamic. Him or Dub? Dub is a better, I think, runner between the tackles, and I think he's a much better pass protector. So I guess it kind of depends.
He's 3.
Yeah, but I mean, Rashad for $1 is
I like
is
Rashad
kind
for
of a
$1.
budget.
All right. We could get some really good wide
that guy-
receivers. We could get some wide receivers that are better. I
While
like that.
Bucky's been out, he has been very much useful for that team. He's been
We're just
stepping
gonna
up.
say that you guys took him, so we'll take.
I'll
Rashad's
wear
not
that.
that
Rashad's a
Yes.
good player, man.
Oh,
I
I
made one bad bet and thought he was going to be better than
hate-
Kamara last year, and you
he's
guys,
terrible.
and
I thought he
Jesus.
was going to be the guy that broke out for the Bucks too.
yeah.
he did, and then
Minus
he fucking
$5.
shit his pants, and Bucky came and said, "Nah, give me that number 1 spot."
Give me that.
Sean Tucker's even looking better than him. LOL.
That guy could run.
Dog last year, or last week.
Last week, yes. Yes, sir.
All right, wide receiver 1.
Last week, too.
At the $5 option, we have George Pickens. At the $4 option, we have Chris Olave. At the $3 option, we have Roma Dunze. At the $2 option, we have Jerry Jeudy. And at the $1 option, we have Darius Slayton.
This was last year. I'm going Judy all day.
Yeah. He's not good. I'm going. I like Olave at 4.
Really? I was going to say a Dunze or Pickens.
I
Dude,
was also
Dunze
kind of
just
between a
can't catch
Dunze
a
or
goddamn
Pickens.
ball. So as much as I love him, sometimes he just makes like routine catches look so hard. I don't really get it. But
I
you're
feel
not
like
twist my arm. We'll go Rome if you want.
I feel like we go Rome here. We can try and get like a different type of receiver, hopefully, for the next group. So Rome, we can kind of have maybe some sort of like red zone threat here, kind of.
Let me ask this: are these actually wideout twos, or are these like wideout one? Like, because we're getting a second wideout, right?
Yes.
Are these guys more twos?
Some of them are twos. Some
That's
of them are
interesting.
ones.
Then I feel like we go Pickens then
Pickens
with that info.
Nah, I like Olave.
How many
for
more
the
positions are
value.
we going? Because we
Two.
spent
Two.
two more
Two
after
We
after
this.
this.
got,
After
yeah.
this.
So we got this wide receiver, another receiver, and tight end.
And we're at $8 right now.
We're at 5, right? Or
Well,
how
five,
much?
and then depending on who we pick right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I'm sorry, I put in Rome already. My bad.
I'm trying to think. So yeah, we can either go to 10 and have 7 left, or we can really splurge. If we go at Doomsday, we'll have what, 9 left?
I feel like
I'm kind of down for Rome actually, because then we,
options are gonna be a little
depending on what the
better.
receivers are, we can grab a nice tight end if we save some money as well.
We love tight ends.
I'm down for Rome.
I'm with that.
All right, Rome.
Pickens also head case, man. He could be a distraction on this team. I don't really want that, you know.
Yeah,
Real wild card.
The switch up, everyone. That was Logan from Nerd Stash that said that one.
All right, so you guys got Roma Dunze as your
Mhm.
first wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
All right, second wide receiver at $5, Drake London. At $4, Devontae Smith. At $3, Marvin Harrison Jr. At $2, Khalil Shakir. And at $1, you get a Cooper Cup. Triple
Yeah,
crown.
Cooper Cup.
Triple crown.
Dude, Shakir
Cooper
for
Kupp.
$2 would be a great
I'm
value add.
kind
If
of
like,
down. I was thinking that.
If
We
Rome
also-
wasn't the one, I would say yes.
well, I'm saying we only have 2 positions left, so I say we just get what? You want to get Drake? I mean, we either get
Yeah, I
London
love Drake.
or
I'm a Drake guy, so
I'm a big Drake guy too.
Okay.
Drake London.
Okay,
I'm a
yeah,
big
we got Drake London,
guy.
and then we're gonna have I think $2 for tight end.
The math does have to be something.
Or no, 4. I thought he said we had 17.
Yeah, because we go
17.
4
Plus
hold on,
5.
Let me math.
So we'd
here.
have
Oh,
we have
yeah, wait.
$4 left, I think, if we get
Yeah, math is.
if we get
I was
London.
thinking of 15.
Who's the
Yeah.
$4 or Smitty? I mean,
I don't want Smith.
I like no
Yeah,
London.
I'm down
I think
for
we go
London.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go Drake London, $5 option. How much do you have left now? $4?
We got 4.
Oh, okay. All right. So, $5 could have got you. You don't have the option, but could have got you. Dallas Goddard.
Ooh, W. Fuck that guy.
yeah.
All right, who's 4?
$4. Dalton Kincaid.
Hell
Love,
yeah,
love,
dude! Dalton
love.
Kincaid's a monster, bro.
Kyle Pitts. $2. K. Dotton. $1. Michael Mayer.
Bro, we clutch. We got the best tight end
Yeah,
on the
hell yeah.
on the
Fuck yeah.
board.
Absolutely, Kincaid.
I always
All
spell
right.
his
That's a
name
squad.
Kincaid. Oops.
That's a squad.
Staffy, Rashad White, Rome, London, and Kincaid. It's pretty solid if you ask me.
Killing
Pretty
teams
solid.
through there.
Pretty solid.
is
Super Bowl
a
team if you ask me.
Squad. Yeah, that's a Super Bowl winner right there.
Good
Well,
job. Good job.
Logan, really appreciate you doing this, man. This is all that we have. Do you have anything you would like to say to parting ways?
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on. It's always a ton of fun, and despite my pessimism, I really do hope the Steelers kick the Bears' ass this week, man.
There we go.
Yep.
Kirk Rogers
really-
against the
it's
Bears.
really
about
We
to-
need, dude. He's got to take 3 of them. But give him
Oh, dude,
all
he'll-
he needs, man. The whole bottle.
Yeah. The funniest thing ever, we didn't even talk about it. So I got the Bears winning.
Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah, we
take,
definitely
I'm going
skipped
to take Chicago to win too. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Sure. Yeah. So
I
did
think the
skip.
Steelers.
who you taking, Alex?
I think I'm going Steelers. Let me just double check real quick. I already. Yeah.
I'll be
I'm
honest
going
though. I
Steelers.
think I'm switching if Aaron Rodgers doesn't play, but I'm pretty sure he's playing.
Yes.
Doesn't
If
play?
Rodgers doesn't play, which
Yeah.
I don't. I'm pretty sure he's
So you have the Steelers right now, Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
hopeful
All right,
to
yeah.
practice Thursday.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna practice Friday, and he's just an ancient
I
artifact.
think-
and be like, I'm ready to go.
I don't think the Bears are going to, I don't think the Steelers are going to be able to bring Caleb down, man. I think Caleb is going to kill him with
Dude,
his.
you guys brought in this like practice squad guy that kind of looks like him, and they're like practicing how to hit the ball out of his hand when he moves. So I thought that was pretty sweet.
We'll see. I got Chicago.
Only thing I'll say is I need either Jalen Johnson, Kyler, or TJ Edwards to play, and I'll feel a lot more confident. If all three of those guys are out, it's gonna be scary. But yeah, Logan, we'll be in touch. Hopefully, we can get you on soon. Again, you're listening to the Cheese and the Bear podcast. Go Bears.
Go Packers.
Skull, baby.